So, in the understanding of the end of the world, and to understand what it's about, why does it have to be the end of the world? What is the reason? When you understand that the host body is a system in which two different spiritual beings, they occupy the same space within that host body. We are the tree of the knowledge of good, which is one dimensional, and then evil, which is another dimensional. So those dimensional beings, good being El, the Almighty God from heaven, and then evil, the angel of the bottomless pit, those dimensional beings meet within a host body system that houses their essence. And during the course of the host body system, there's the degradation of the spiritual entity of good within the system, and it's cannibalized within the system by the other entity that's attached to the pit. For example, you put a good guy and a bad guy in the same host body, we'll call it a suit, and he put him and his identical twin within the host body. Well, the evil one wins out in the end of it, unless the one that's good turns back and asks for forgiveness of his sins. So there's a process of the destruction of the good within the system we call the body. But if you turn back, the process stops within you. If you turn back to your Father in heaven through Jesus Christ and his work on the cross, then that process that eternally destroys you is renewed. It stops the process, and you are renewed again, and you are able to return to your source. If you don't get renewed again, so the good and evil are both in you, but your body dies, then your soul goes to the pit where it is eternally tortured. And it says where the worm never dies and the fire is never quenched. And so you're in an eternal abyss of complete and utter horror, and it never ends. There's no end to it. But the host body is the system which is used to accomplish that. It is a transmutation device. And I've shown you all before, the Statue of Liberty exemplifies that system, meaning the liberty, the statue, meaning like your body of liberty, that you took the liberty to take on as an angel. You took the liberty to have your own statue host body, and you're inside of it. And that's why it's on top of an 11-pointed star called a hendecagram, which is called the Kelipot in Jewish Kabbalistic cosmology. And it means a shell, peel, or husk. It is inherently evil, and it is attached to what's called the Sitra Akra, the realm of evil from the other side. And so you're attached to the other side now through your host body. So if you die in there, your angelic essence dies in that body before getting converted, then that other force gets to take your essence, and that goes to the pit with a locust, where your own worm is feeding on you your whole life. And then you're assimilated into a locust. That's why the Vatican has locusts coming up out of the pit on the four corners of the canopy, which represents the flesh. The flesh in the Bible means canopy. It says canopy for the word flesh. Anyway, so it's all been solved, and it's all right here in this hieroglyph of Akhenaten and Nefertiti. And it's simplified in front of us all day long, everywhere. All right, God bless.